Step number 5, guys, is closing. Some people say that you're born a closer, you're not a closer at all, but I truly believe that if you're given the right sentences and you're given the right questions to ask, anybody can become that closer. And when you leave a meeting, you notice that something that people are very prone to say to their newest prospect is, "What did you think, man?" That's a natural thing to say. That's human nature, to say that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, never ever say, "What did you think?" again, because what you just did was you activated the negative, skeptical, constructive criticism part of their brain that's looking for something wrong. And they're gonna try to be smarter than you and tell you something that's wrong with the business. So realize there's some psychology behind this business. That instead of saying, what did you think, just make the simple switch to, "Hey man, what was your favorite part? I know you heard a lot, but out of everything you heard, what resonated with you most? Okay, what did you like best?" And they're gonna give you some answers like this. "I really like the people, I like the environment, the culture. I like the fact that you can make a lot of money. I like the products, dude. I like, the time freedom." And whatever they say, okay, go with that. Have a conversation with them about that one thing, because that's what they care about. If someone says, "Hey man, I like the fact that I can make so much money," then talk to them about the success stories and talk about other people who are making money. But realize that not everybody cares about the money. Okay, so when you ask someone what their favorite part was, you don't want to talk to the guy who loves the product just about the money, because that doesn't really sink in with him. Okay, but he says the product. Talk to him about the different products, the health benefits, and why we're so amazed by this product line. They say the time freedom. Give examples and stories of people who've created time freedom. They say the people, get excited about the culture and show them, how big of a family this really is, because that's what that person cares about. When you start to recruit with the why instead of recruiting with the money, guys, you're gonna see an absolute shift in your business. So now this person, right now you figured out what they like about this business. You ran with it. Okay, now number 2 in the close, you need to say this simple phrase. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not interested at all and 10 being ready to get started right now, where do you think you're at? Okay, whatever answer they give you, that's perfect, guys. They give you a 10, silver pack or 2-pack. If they give you a 6, that's perfect, man. What my job is, it's to get you to a 10. And this is where the next step comes in. They say 6. Man, what I really believe could be holding you back from being a 10 is one of 4 things. And say exactly this, guys. One of these 4 things is holding you back, and I need you to tell me which one is. Okay, number 1, you don't understand it. Number 2, you don't believe it. Number 3, you don't have the time. And number 4, you don't have the money. Okay, and they're gonna tell you which one of those things is holding them back. Now they say they don't understand it. Encourage them to ask questions. We can all agree that you don't know what you don't know, okay? And we can all, take comfort in the fact that every single question has an answer, but if your prospect, doesn't feel comfortable asking questions, they're never gonna know. Okay, number 2, they don't believe it. Show them success stories, show them that it's real. What I realize is that there's 3 beliefs that you have to have in order to be successful in this company. 1, you need belief in yourself. 2, you need belief in the company. And 3, you need belief in the industry. If you lack belief in any of those 3 things, there's no way you could get involved in this. If you lack belief in yourself, you can't be successful in life anyways. If you lack belief in the company, the products, the CEO, the resources, this company won't be the right fit for you. And if you lack belief in the industry, you might just have to go back to corporate America, okay? Number 3, if you don't have the time. This is one of the most BS excuses that I've ever heard. And it's like a slap in the face when someone tells you they don't have the time, because we all have the exact same 24 hours in a day. Show them this is a business that you can start off part-time. The reason that all these upline leaders go full-time is so that everybody else can start out part-time. If you put in 1 hour a week into this thing, and that 1 hour was truly productive, you were inviting, exposing, and closing, that 1 hour a week for the next 5 years, I promise you, you'll go on to create amazing income. But if someone else puts in 24 hours a day, 365, 7 days, a week, then I promise you that they're gonna go on and make money faster. Okay, that's just how it works. The more time you invest into it, the more money you make. You treat it like a hobby, you will get paid like a hobby. You treat it like $1 million business, and I promise you will get paid $1 million. Okay, and the last thing, they don't have the money. Okay, we all can realize that we spend money on chasers, we spend money on Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, coffee, all these different things. Transfer the dollars from once a day towards once a month, and now we have the opportunity to create our own asset. Create an asset that can grow and pay us every single month for the rest of our life. Okay, also realize when the why is big enough, the how doesn't matter. Okay, a brand new video game comes out and some of your friends said they couldn't afford it, but they go out and they buy it anyways because they go, and they ask mom for 40 bucks. They go out and they return cans, 10 cents a piece, and they work up the money, they go to the store and they buy the video game because they wanted to play it that bad. Okay, because the why is big enough, the how doesn't matter. We've had kids donate blood plasma. We've had kids sell their snowboards, their TVs, their Xbox because they realized, student loans, retiring their mom, it was a big enough why, so the how didn't matter. I've had a kid shovel snow, for 13 hours to create, that extra couple $100, in order to do this. Okay, so they realized, when the why was big enough, the how didn't matter. But once you get them to understand, that, if they don't understand it, ask questions. They don't believe it, we'll show them success stories. They don't have the time, we'll develop a plan, to help them figure out they do have the time, if they don't have the money. Once again, we're gonna develop a plan to help them figure out a way to have the money. You say, what's holding you back? And most people are gonna say, nothing. Okay, well, dude, when do you wanna get started? It's as simple as that. Now, how much money do you want to make for this thing to be worth it, and how much time are you willing to put into it? Have that conversation with people, guys, and I promise you, they're going to get excited about this opportunity. And last thing, if you feel like this is someone who isn't getting signed up right now, they're not, wanting to get closed, well, then what you need to do is set up the next exposure, okay? Keep the process alive. Set up the next meeting, set up the next home event, set up the next video, training call, etc. Meeting with the next person, okay? If they talk to this upline, they don't want to get involved, have them talk to this upline instead. Guys, if you can't close somebody, keep the process going. But remember, guys, ask them what their favorite part was. On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you? What's holding you back? You don't understand it, you don't believe it, don't have the time, don't have the money. Figure out those things, develop a plan about how much money they want to make and how much time they're willing to spend. And guys, from there, it's game over.